Hey everyone, just want to give another update. So, um I found out from my uncle that my mother died, that I haven't really seen her talking to in 10 years. I said the last time they messaged me in March letting me know my mom was sick. Um the way I found out about, what funeral home she was in is going to the Florida Health Department, and had a long talk with the funeral director. So luckily to find out, I am an interested party, so I do get half of my mom's ashes or any effects or whatnot. Mom didn't come in with any jewelry or anything, just a hospital gown. Um, but what I understand, a funeral home's a business, but I just, it doesn't sit right with me. Um, and I have to deal with that and accept that about everything that's going on, because I've never got to say goodbye to my mom. I never got to see her in the hospital or so much, but almost like over a year. And my sister's the reason why she's keeping me away from mom. She's purposely have put, passwords in hospitals when I try to call in. The only time I got to talk to my mom was about 2 weeks on the phone when she was in the hospital um, in April. But the funeral home wants to charge me $500 for a viewing. They won't let me just, you know, pull her out of the. I know it sounds like Hollywood, just pull her out of the cooler or something. Nothing big, nothing. I don't need bells and whistles. They don't need to do anything to her makeup. Just see her, just so I can just cope for closure. And they want to charge me $500 for an ID viewing, which is basically 30 minutes, and I have 10 people total. Well, because of my sister, none of my family wants to get involved. I've got about local family here. None of them really use social media. I don't have any of their phone numbers. I mean, maybe 20 people, 20 to 50, I don't know. I feel like I'm the black sheep of the family. It's just lost touch with family about 20 years ago, and can't get a hold of anyone. I'm trying my best to get some photos, because all the photos I have of my mother so far, her in a hospital or states of um in a gown or in a hospital, just not good photos. And I just trying to find stuff like when she was in her 30s and 40s. I might have one photo scanned. I have to look through all my files. But yeah, they want to charge me $500, and then I was like, well, what about a cremation viewing? Not so much stuff, just right before she goes into the, I guess, the furnace or whatever you call it. $500 for that, and it's just, I'm really short on funds. I kind of just started this, new job. I'm trying to play catch up because I hadn't had a job in like 5 or 6 months, and it's just disheartening. And my girlfriend's dad literally this morning gave me a check for $500. And I'm grateful for it, but I still feel like I have to owe it back to him. And there's so many more expenses. I mean, I still have to buy a urn, and I've looked at prices of those things through like their catalog of the funeral home, and they're hundreds of dollars. It's just, I don't know. I've tried looking up grief counseling. Oh, and the day that I found out my mother died, my therapist dropped me because she's getting moved to child therapy or something like that. So now I have to find someone else and restart all over again. And it's just, I'm having a hard time dealing with things. My Garmin watch has got me basically nonstop stress for days. My body battery's been sitting at about 30% every day. Um, my primary care, the county help, is prescribing me something. The medicine just got ready today. I'm just taking this really hard, and it's just, I know my mom's at peace, but it's what's making it worse is how my sister's handled the situation and how she's been treating me and stuff. So anything you can do to help, my GoFundMe is linked somewhere, either in the comments or whatnot. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.